Sawadee-ka. Happy Friday. And I can't believe we're at the end of the week already.
I know, right? Time flies.
I know. I
We're
think
having a good time.
Yeah, I think it's because also Monday we didn't have a day
yes,
here,
true.
so it was shortened a little bit. But anyways, we're now a day closer to the festive season.
Yes, the best time of the year.
Yeah.
So there's some news relating to that. I think we all know about how the government wants to extend the closing time of entertainment venues to 4 a.m. And now the Thai Alcohol Beverage Business Association has requested a 4 a.m. closing time for entertainment venues in 9 tourist zones during the festive season. They believe this would help businesses to attract more foreign tourists. The advisor told the local news agency that the association proposed 2 requests to the Prime Minister's office and the Ministry of Tourism and Sports Department. The association wants officials to extend alcohol sales until 2 a.m. across the country and until 4 a.m. in 9 tourist destinations. So he said that the alcohol sale time restrictions are different in each province. I didn't know that. Some provinces can sell alcoholic beverages until midnight or 1 a.m. The association believes that restaurants, entertainment venues, pubs, and bars across the country should have the same 2 a.m. alcohol sale restriction, which makes sense, I think. He also added that the second request is for the special night tourism zone. He said that some special provinces should be allowed to sell alcohol from 11 a.m. to 4 a.m. to accommodate the lifestyle of foreign tourists. So he suggested that the officials conduct a trial during Christmas and New Year period in 9 special zones, including Bangkok, which are Khao San Road, Patong, Thaniya on Silom Road, Rachada Pisek, and Soi Cowboy and Soi Nana. And in Phuket, in Soi Bang La, Chaweng Beach, Rin Beach, and in Got Samui and Got Phangan in Surat Thani, Pattaya Walking Street, Khao Lak in Phang Nga, Niman Hemin Road in Chiang Mai, Hat Yai and Sadao districts in Songkhla, Ao Nang in Krabi, and Hua Hin in Prachuap Khiri Khan. He added that the 4 a.m. closing time will allow businesses to also earn more during the Christmas holiday season. And the association and other relevant organizations will need to wait for a government meeting on the issue, which is on December 20th. So right before Christmas. And they said that if the government disagree or did not take their suggestions into account, they will take action. I don't know what action, but they will do something about it. And so, just a fun fact here, in Thailand, alcoholic beverages, both in restaurants and shops, are only allowed to be sold from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. and then from 5 p.m. to 12 a.m. And according to the Alcohol Beverage Control Act, anyone selling alcoholic beverages after hours will face a fine of 5,000 baht and their licenses will be revoked for 5 years.
Wow. So these are all just requests and they'll say yes or no on the 20th, right?
Correct.
And they only have 5 days to prepare. You know, that's going to be really frantic again.
And they need to stock up and all that.
Right.
Yeah, so...
Well, it's close to the 10th, so they're taking 10 days to do that. I don't know. In my personal opinion, I would rather them just say yes or no, and then I can adjust my inventory accordingly, like quicker. Right.
But it has always been this way, that they like to do things last minute.
And at midnight too.
Yes, I don't know why. What's with that time?
Yeah. Very interesting.
So hopefully some good news, but we'll have to wait till the December 20th to know for sure.
And I really, I agree with all the zones that you said so far, like Patong, Soi Cowboy, like Khao San. I think those are definitely tourist areas. So yeah. So
It's a
we'll
good
wait.
start to see how it will work.
Speaking of the festive season, there are some sad news still. So Pattaya officials are continuing to struggle with the city's homelessness issues. Pattaya's deputy mayor inspected a homeless encampment under motorway Route 7 after nearby residents complained about the growing number of homeless people. Deputy Mayor Wutisak said that he found 3 to 4 makeshift tents at an encampment. He said one family included a father and his 2 daughters who were 4 and 14 years old. So there's also children involved as well. Wutisak said he was concerned about the family being cramped into the tent, so he would try to contact the mother to come and pick up the daughters. Other homeless people at the encampment would be transferred to the Chonburi Homeless Protective Center. Wutisak said that the city could not do much about them because it might breach Thai human rights law. That kind of sucks. Like, so there's laws about moving people around or something, and even the mayor can't do anything about that because he's afraid that he will be violating that law. Anyhow, last year, Pattaya's homeless population was reported to be on the rise after a year without foreign tourists, even though Pattaya was named one of the top 20 most visited cities in the world back in 2019 with 10 million foreign visitors. Wuritak says that the city has tried to teach homeless people professional skills so they can earn a living, but they always choose to go back to living on the streets. I guess it's comfort, like you don't know what to do. I'm not too sure what the story there is. But this year, Pattaya officials have tried new ways to improve the city's issues with homelessness. In July, Wutisak launched a campaign to help integrate homeless people back into society by setting up a stand in front of the Mike shopping mall in the South Pattaya beach area. And at the stands, the officials help homeless people with issues over documentation. As a first step to integrating them back to society, they help people reconnect with state agencies to receive basic needs. This includes proper IDs, shelters, jobs, and COVID protection. However, it still seems like Pattaya has a long way to go before it truly solves its issues with homelessness. I think the initiative of them wanting to help the homeless people by setting up these booths that give them proper ID, shelter, and jobs, and even COVID protection is a good start.
Yes.
I would love to see them continue that. You can't just give them IDs and okay, now go find a job.
Yeah,
You
it's
need
more
to.
complicated than that.
Yeah, I think they need some skills as well. Like maybe they can kind of vet out oh, you seem to be good. Like you look like a strong man. Maybe do you want to go into the labor force or go into manufacturing or something like that? That would be the next step to do. So Kun Wutisak, please keep going and hopefully we'll see less and less homeless people in Pattaya.
I think there is a lot more homeless people now that I've noticed, especially in the business districts, especially during COVID.
Right.
I saw a lot of homeless people.
That is correct. Yeah. Even around I think from Asok to Prompong, I have never seen that many homeless people in one stretch of walk before. And it's quite, how to call it, it's very heartbreaking actually to see them.
So.
And some of them are wearing nice shirts, which kind of suggested to me that they actually were not like this from the get-go. And I think COVID really pushed them over.
Yeah, because I think I saw an interview from a Thai channel asking them how did they end up there. Usually it's because, especially during COVID, they didn't have enough money to pay rent. So that's why they have to go to the streets and they couldn't find jobs at that time. And now I think it's harder when they want to go back to the workforce. I think we had this discussion earlier. Once you're a homeless person and then when you want to go get a new job and you tell them that, oh, I'm a homeless person now, even though you weren't before, it just makes things more complicated and your chances are so much more lower to get the job compared to a person who's not homeless.
Right. And it's sad, but a lot of business owners, I think once they know that you're homeless, exactly what you said, if you had the option to choose somebody who is not homeless and somebody who is homeless, I think the majority of them would feel more secure. Well, maybe this person isn't that desperate, because you would feel scared that they will start stealing things out of desperation. And it's totally valid, but at the same time, it's sad. It's a vicious cycle of just being homeless.
Even though deep down you want to help and give them the chance, but you don't know how much risk you're taking. So you would go with a safer choice, especially when it comes to business and things like that.
Right. Because small businesses are also starting to recover as well. They can't really go back to taking too many risks.
Exactly.
Oh, well, hopefully the homeless issue will be solved somewhat a little bit quicker before the New Year's. That would be a good New Year present for them.
For sure.
All right, guys, we're going to take a quick break and we'll come back right after this.
Of investing, but don't know where to start? Ever heard of AAAFX?
What is AAAFX?
Good question. Look no further than AAAFX, your choice for trading and investing. Low commissions and spread with fast execution. They're trustworthy and have been offering services since 2008. You can invest using various deposit methods, including crypto, with negative balance protection and 100% matching deposit bonus. Choose AAAFX and enter the lucrative market of trading. Visit AAAFX.com.
Jumpstart your startup business with Southeast Asia's largest tech and startup hub. Get an endorsement for a year Smart S visa. Join the True Digital Park Startup Booster today.
Okay, we're doing it again.
Sawadee-ka! And welcome back. This show is sponsored by AAAFX, making investing easier with AAAFX, your go-to trading partner when it comes to crypto, foreign exchange, or even stocks. If you want to invest, look no further than AAAFX. I did that in one go! Woohoo! Yeah!
I get to clap. Yes.
Also, thank you to True Digital Park, our latest sponsor. If you're an entrepreneur and you're trying to build a startup, then you might want to check out True Digital Park's Startup Booster Program. For only $3,000 US, you get so many benefits, but the core ones are an endorsement from True Digital Park itself for the one-year Thailand visa for international startups, Smart Visa Type S, allowing you to live and work in Thailand, and also a one-year co-working space at True Digital Park, True Space, and partners of 10 plus locations, and so many more. So do check them out at True Digital Park. Yay!
Sounds awesome,
Yay!
to be honest.
Yay!
I keep saying this, but it's really a good deal.
It's too good to be true, but
I know,
it's true.
right? Yeah.
But it is true.
From True Digital Park.
From True Digital Park.
Yes.
Before we get into our next story, I just want to quickly give a shout out to Mikhail Sa. Thank you very much for your cute sticker and that donation. Khop kun ka. Sorry, the cringe theme continues.
Yes.
All
It's gonna be our
right.
theme from now on, cringe.
Yeah. That's the content you guys subscribe to.
no,
All
no.
right. Let's talk about some good news, Sarah.
Yes.
The temperature.
Yes, finally. Actually, we had this conversation earlier this week that I was saying it was so hot and it's December. How come it's so hot? I want some cold breeze. So now some good news, guys. Bangkok and surrounding areas could hit lows of 18 degrees Celsius next week. So between December 12th to the 14th, Bangkok will feel cold and breezy for the first time in a long time if the department's predictions are correct. And this is so true because yesterday Nancy was checking her weather forecast on her phone and it was sunny and it was raining outside.
Yeah.
But it's still some good news, some hopeful news here. So the cell would cause cool temperatures, morning fog, and light rain in some areas of northern and northeast Thailand this weekend as well. A low-pressure cell from Borneo is expected to pass northward through Malaysia and into the Strait of Malacca and the lower Andaman Sea, causing more heavy rain in southern Thailand this weekend. I think we reported this earlier as well, that there will be some heavy rains this weekend. So those of you who are visiting Phuket and other provinces in the south, be careful. And between December 11th and 14th, another intense high-pressure cell is expected to cover much of upper Thailand, causing low temperatures and strong winds. The temperature could drop by 3 to 5 degrees Celsius in northern, northeastern, and central Thailand, and the temperature in Bangkok could decrease by 2 to 4 degrees Celsius. And during this time, waves are expected to reach 2 meters in the Gulf of Thailand and climb higher than 2 meters during thunderstorms. So the department advised residents in southern Thailand to be careful of heavy rain and potential flash flooding, especially in foothills near waterways and in lowland areas.
So be careful and carry an umbrella a little bit.
And it's time to wear your jumper, and Thai people will start wearing fur coats.
Oh, fur coats.
You'll see that.
Hopefully they're faux fur, though. That's not
yeah.
harm animals in the process of
I agree.
staying warm.
Yes.
Okay, we're going to end the show with some creepy crawlers situation. So a quiet village in Surat Thani province in southern Thailand was disturbed by a gigantic saltwater crocodile last night. Okay, so not quite a creepy crawler, but a big
Huge,
crawler.
massive.
And not creepy. Villagers in Ban Si Thong were shocked when they spotted a 4-meter-long saltwater crocodile emerging from a ditch in the middle of the night, just 100 meters away from the community. The beast did not come alone, though. It was followed by a 1.5-meter crocodile. That's my size.
Has a friend.
It's a friend. or a little baby, which emerged from the ditch shortly afterwards. The village chief mobilized a team of crocodile catchers and ordered villagers to keep an eye on the rogue reptiles while waiting for the experts to arrive. Villagers suspect that the colossal crocodilian and his little friend possibly got lost trying to enter the canal, which would have eventually taken them out to sea. I like how they wrote that. That's so cute. And his little friend. Now, the crocodile catchers took extra care when capturing the big crocodile because saltwater crocodiles are known to be more aggressive than freshwater ones. Both crocodiles were tied up, and the big boy had his eyes covered to keep them calm. I think that's the opposite with humans. If anybody were to cover my eyes, I would panic even more.
Yeah,
but that's how you calm down animals. Now, the crocodile catchers took both animals to the Surat Thani Fisheries Research and Development Center to be cared for. So at least they're being cared for. Hopefully.
Why can't they release them back into the sea?
Yeah, I think so too. So apparently they suspect anyway that they got lost. I like how they got lost as a pair, though. It's so cute.
I know, and then get caught. Aww, poor thing.
Oh, Sarah, the animal lover. All right, so that was a feel-good story, creepy crawler story. I don't know what to call it, but that was all the latest updates that we have for you today. Now, because this is a Friday, we also have a Q&A session right after this. So if you want to join us in that conversation, do stay tuned. In about 5 minutes, we'll have another one. Yeah, a live chat. Just clicky, and come join us. And the voice of God will also be there, so you don't want to miss that. All right, guys, that's it for now.
See you in a bit. Bye.